Hey gang, this is Andy over at Falco Canine Academy. What a great weekend we had at the Train the Dog Trainer workshop. We had such a good time, and we were so thankful that the Friends Church let us move into their location over there because we ran out of room here at our facility for the number of people that were coming. We had people come from Vegas and Coachella Valley and the surrounding area, of course. And again, what a great time. The most important feedback we got is that we didn't just focus on the dog training aspect of our industry. We also focused on what it takes to be a human trainer. Because as you know, our tagline is human training for your dog. And what I realized is that we needed to do more for our trainers in teaching them about that aspect of our industry. As a matter of fact, we're going to stop calling our trainers around here dog trainers, because what we want you to be is a trainer in the dog industry. Because it takes more than that to be successful in, of course, this dog training industry. So right now, we're going to show you some scenes from our class, so you can see a little bit of what the folks got at this most recent course that we put on called Train the Dog Trainer.
One thing you got to remember is that we want to make you an outstanding trainer in the dog industry. That's why I keep putting quotes around dog trainer, because we want to look at it differently. Again, our tagline is human training for your dog. And then as far as a trainer, you're going to be a trainer in the dog industry. Because if you keep telling yourself you're a dog trainer or you're a good dog trainer, that's all you're going to be. Because again, it's easy to train a dog. Say again? Janice? Insecurity. Being insecure in front of people with what you know, what your knowledge is. If you give them the wrong information, is it going to work? If you give them the wrong information, are they going to end up getting bit by their dog? And you hesitate and you start to stammer and go, oh, I'm not sure if I'm doing the right thing. Lack of confidence, but fear of failure. So plug in there, fear of failure is what goes in that blank in the eyes of the humans involved. That's the best thing that's ever happened to me, because it taught me how to work on the fly and try to figure things out, problem solve. Take a dog and a handler, look at the two and go, okay, what can I do to fix this problem? Because again, it's not just the dog. I got to take the human and put those things together. And he's at the neighbor's house, and now you see the pacing pick up. So repetition, right? This has happened 6 times a week, every day, almost at the same time every day, right? And so here comes the male. You can hear the footsteps coming up the patio, the dog's now, man, he's ready to go. And the male comes through. It's one of those doors where the male comes through, which they haven't fixed yet, right? And so this is happening. The dog's now 5. They've had the dog since the dog is 2, but this is ongoing. The male comes through, the dog jumps up and grabs that male. And he's like, sorry. And the mailman like puts it through, and now it's become a game with the mailman. So the mailman kind of holds on to the mail like extra longer, right? And what does one of the guys do? They go over and get the dog, pick him up, and they start doing this to the dog right away. And I go, aha! Oh, and we may have encouraged it in the beginning because it was kind of cute. But then we found out that the dog has a heart murmur. So anytime the dog gets excited, I pick him up so he doesn't have a heart attack. Okay? And he's, oh, now you're starting to see problem solving. Sitting around waiting for the moment, sitting around watching what's going on, paying attention to the fucking human, right? The human. The dog is fine. You've encouraged this behavior. It's rewarding, right? The dog loves it. I get pet, I get coddled, I get held, I get love, right? And this happens every day, almost, except for when he's not there. But now the dog is self-rewarding. Now the dog gets to fight, gets to pull the male out, gets to carry it away, gets to walk around like an ass, you know, look at me. I kicked that mailman's ass again. He keeps coming back, but I continue to kick his ass, right? But it's also become an issue with the handler. I rewarded that from the dog. Was up in the air. Now the dog's choking. Now the dog's looking. She's doing nothing. Now the dog's sniffing. That's an avoidance behavior. Now watch the dog heel in the perfect position, coming up right here. So there's another crack. You can't see it in the bushes, but she gives the dog another oomph. She's not processing what's going on. She's probably correcting good behavior, right? The bad behavior she's missing. She set up the dog for failure because she corrected and showed the dog that she was fearing something. So that's when she started going like this, right? Everything was off. So you can see just in me watching before class, this is before class starts, how much you can learn about the team, about the relationship and what's going on. But yes, bark is a relief of stress. Barking make things go away. Oh, go away, go away. I don't like you. I don't like that noise. I don't like the fire engine that comes by. I don't like the sound of the leaves hitting my fence. I don't like the cat next to me or whatever. That's stress. And now you hold it in, you're holding in stress. What happens when we hold in stress? We get diarrhea. We become lethargic, right? We get sick, right? All the same stuff.
So I don't know who had a better time, me or the students. But I know what you're asking yourself. You're saying, okay, what's next? How do I get involved? How do I become a trainer in the dog industry? Well, we have some classes coming up. We got a lot of classes coming up, as a matter of fact. We have workshops from the very beginning, basics of learning how to train dogs and humans together, evaluating them as teams and figuring out, and problem solving and figuring out what's going on and how can I fix it, to intermediate workshops that's going to teach you about aggression, both dog and human aggression, and some specialty areas that are just beyond just your normal sit down, stay, and come when you call. And then we have your e-collar training, which is going to be for both those people that want to use e-collar and those that don't, because you need to know all the good, the bad, and the ugly regarding the e-collar. We have therapy and service dog training, which we're going to teach you through a wonderful workshop with the help of some very fine people around here. They have been doing therapy dog training for several years. We're going to go on to detection dog training, protection dog training. We now have about 11 workshops scheduled that are everything from 2-day to 3-day, 4-day, and up to 8-day programs. The most important one is the one coming up right this Saturday morning, and it's going to be 8 Saturdays in a row, and it's going to be in conjunction with our intermediate classes and our basic course, which is going on, which of course is an 8-week course. During that time, as a trainer in the dog industry, you're going to be working alongside us with these groups of clients that we have bringing their dogs, especially that class that is in our basic obedience class, and we're going to help you understand how to run a class and how to work with these people, how to evaluate each team individually, how to select which tool you're going to use with each person, and then take them from step 1 all the way to the end of the 8-week course. We're not only going to do that, but we're going to have classroom afterwards where we're going to discuss everything that went on and then go beyond. The things that didn't happen in class we're going to talk about, and we're going to help you to be able to problem solve plenty of other dogs and issues and people that are going to come your way as a trainer in the dog industry in the future. So please go to our website or go to the phone right away, give us a call. If you want to sign up for this class that starts this Saturday, you got about 4 days to sign up and get into the class. We have a couple spots left, so make sure and give us a call right away to get into that class. If you happen to miss that one in October, we have another class. It's going to be the same curriculum, but it's going to be a 5-day program, and it's going to be Monday through Friday within 1 week. So if you're out of state or out of the country and you want to come down and attend that class, again, it's the same curriculum. It's just going to be a little bit different format because we're going to do it during the week. All right, so give us a call, sign up for any one of the classes, and if you want to know more, just Facebook us, go on an email, or again, give us a call and we'll help you out. So that's it for now. We are heading forward in the next year and 2, and we're going to be really hitting all of our trainers out there, those of you who want to be trainers. So stay tuned for a lot of stuff that's coming up. All right, take care. Talk to you soon.